fast. We have ghada, lunch. We have asha, dinner. We have kathir, much. And the opposite, qalil, little. Then we have al-aruz, that is rice. Then we have khubz, bread. We have samak, fish. We have salato, salad. We have fakiha, fruit. Then we have waznu, weight. We have kilo. We have kilo. Then we have semin, fat. And we have nahif, thin or skinny. So we have more than 10 new words in this conversation. So I would like us to read, inshallah. Some people will represent Qasim, while some will represent Salim. I want to call number 546, number 166, and number 148. So 3 of you to represent Qasim.
Okay, sir.
Then number 30 will represent Salim together with number 380. Let's read.
أين تذهب يا سالم؟
يا سالم
تذهب إلى المطعم.
كم وجبة
تأكل في يوم؟
أأكل 3 وجبات، الفطور والغداء والعشاء.
هذا كثير جدا. أنا أكل وجبة واحدة.
هذا قليل جدا.
ماذا تأكل
في الغداء؟
أأكل الأرز والخبز. وماذا تأكل أنت؟
آكل السمك والسلطة والفاكهة.
ما وزنك؟
كيلا.
وما وزنك أنت؟
ما وزنك أنت؟
100 كيلا.
100
أنت
100 كيلا.
أنت سمين جدا.
أنت سمين
وأنت
جدا.
نظيف
جدا.
So what you have there is 100 kilin, not kilan.
Okay.
Now.
No.
أنت سمين جدا.
وأنت نظيف جدا.
So you are interested in that. Al-hanta saminun haqqan. Now let's other set of people try to read number 408 and number 164 to represent Qasim. Then number 011 and number 115 to represent Salim. 011, 0115 to represent Salim. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, we are here.
Please go on.
أين تذهب يا سالم؟
إلى المطعم.
كم وجبات تأكل في اليوم؟
كم وجبة؟
كم وجبات تأكل في اليوم؟
آكل ثلاثة وج... آكل ثلاثة وجبات
وجبات.
وجبات. آكل ثلاث وجبات: الفطر والغداء والعشاء.
هذا كثير جدا. أنا آكل وجبة واحدة.
هذا قليل جدا.
ماذا تأكل في الفطور؟
في الفطور.
في الفطور.
There's nothing like futur. No, that is not what you have there. It's fatur.
ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
Filghoda. No, I'm telling you that there's nothing like futur, even if you have, but that's not what you have there. What you have there is al-ghoda.
ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
آكل الرز والخير. وماذا تأكل أنت؟
آكل السمك والسلطات والفاكهة.
ما وزنك؟
كيلا. وما وزنك أنت؟
من كيل. 100 كيل.
أنت سمين جدا.
أنت سمين.
أنت سمين جدا.
وأنت نحيف جدا.
No. We need to realize that seminun, naifun, these are masculine. So if you want to change it to feminine, so it's going to be anti-seminatun jiddan, semina. Anti-seminatun jiddan wa anti-nahifatun jiddan. Inshallah, we'll get there.
Okay, sir.
So let's look at the new words again before we move to the next conversation. I said one of the new words we are having today is even the title itself, at-ta'am wa sharab. So ta'am means food. Ta'am means food, and that is why all what you have been discussing has to do with food this morning. So at-ta'am, ta'am. So the plural is at-ta'ima. At-ta'ima. That's the plural of food. Okay? Ta'am, at-ta'ima. Then sharab. Asharab. So asharab means drink. Asharab means drink. Okay? And the plural is shurbat. Some people will say shurubat. Some people will say mashrubat. Then we have sharobat as well. Sharob, sharobat. That is jamu ma'ana salim. Just had alif and tam of tuha. So you have the jamu for sharob. Sharobat. But some use mashrubat as well. But that will be a plural for mashrub. You remember mashruba in Suratul Baqarah? كل أناس mashrabahum. Mashrab. So jamu of that one is mashrubat. So it is, and I mean both of them, they are jamu mana salim. Just had alif and ta maftuha, you have the jamu. So ta'am, at'ima, sharab, sharabat. Then you have mat'am. That's another new word. Mat'am. So mat'am means restaurant. Restaurant. That is a place where you eat your food. And the plural is mata'im. Mata'im. Mata'am. Mata'im. So that is the plural. Mata'im is the plural of mat'am. Then you have wajba. Wajba. So the plural of wajba is wajabat. The jim in singular is having sukun, but in that of plural is having fatha. Wajabat. Wajba. Wajabat. It means meal. Wajba, meal. The plural is wajabat, meals. Then you have al-fatur, al-ghada, al-asha. Al-fatur is the breakfast. Al-fatur, the breakfast. And the lunch is al-ghada. Al-ghada. And the dinner is al-asha. The Arabs used to say al-asha'u qabla al-isha'i. Al-asha'u qabla al-isha'i. So your dinner comes before Isha. That is the ideal thing. You want to take your dinner, so you take it before you observe Salat Isha. Then you have kathir. Kathir, much. Kathir. هذا كثير جدا. This is too much. This is too much. وهذا قليل جدا. And this is too little. That is word and opposite. Kathir, qalil. You have a verb there. Akala, he ate. Akala, yakulu, he will eat, or he is eating. So you have ta'kulu from akala. Akala is the past, and present and continuous is yakulu. The next one you have there is aruz. Aruz, that is rice. Aruz, that is rice. Then khubz. Khubz, that is bread. Khubz, that is bread. Where we produce our bread, we call it makhbaz. 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 That is our bakery. So it has to do with, just like mat'am, where we get our ta'am, we call it mat'am. So where we bake our bread, we call it makhbaz. Where we bake khubz, we call it makhbaz. Then we have samak. Samak, that is fish. And the plural is asmak. Asmak. Then we have salato, and that is a salad. That is salad. Salato. We also have fakiha. Fakiha. That is fruit. Fakiha. Fakiha. And the plural is fawaki. Fawaki. Oh. Then we have waznu. Waznu. That is weight. Weight. Waznu. And the plural is auzan. Auzan. Not fauzan. Auzan. Waznu. Auzan. The next thing you have there is kilo. Kilo. The way we write it, kef, ya, lam, and wow. Kilo.
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 Yes. And they are referring to kilogram here. Kilogram. Because we also have kilo. We also have kilometer. Kilometer. But here they are referring to kilogram. Then we have semin. Semin.
Semin.
That is fat.
Semin. Semin.
Sheikh, you are muted. Sheikh, you are muted. Sheikh, you are muted.
How come? So I've just been talking.
Afan Sheikh.
So I'm on kilo the last time. I said kilo is kef, ya, lam, wow. So that is how we write kilo. And the main kilogram here, because we also have kilometer. Kilometer. So we have kilometer, we have kilogram. So, but they are referring to kilogram here because we are talking of weight. Then we have semin, which means fat. And we have nahif, slim or skinny or thin. And I said these are for masculine, but for feminine, it's going to be semina. Semina, you had tamarbuto, semina. Anti seminatun jiddan. Wa anti nahifatun jiddan. So let's move to the next page. Inshallah, we're not taking much time there because we've almost solved all the necessary mufradat. So we've solved almost all of them. So look at the mufradat. We have fakiha. Fakiha, we said the plural is fawaki. Fawaki. Aruz. Aruz, rice. Samak. Samak. The plural is asmak. Asmak. Khubz. Khubz. Ya'kulu. That is from the verb akala. Ya'kulu. Kul. Eat. That is command. Mat'am, restaurant. Mata'im, the plural is mata'im. Asha, dinner. Goda, lunch. Fatur, breakfast. Wajabat, meals. Wajba, meal. Wazn, weight. Qalil, that is little or small. Kathir, much. Mi'atu kilin, 100 kilo. Samin, nahif. So we've really talked about all this. Let's quickly go to tadrib. Tadrib. Hajib anil ashilat bil ikhtisar. Respond to the question in brief. Ila hayna yadhhabu Salim. Who's responding to that? In brief. Ila ayna yadhhabu Salim. Where is Salim going? Where is Salim going? Number 166.
يذهب إلى المطعم.
يذهب إلى المطعم. بارك الله فيك. من يأكل 3 وجبات؟ من يأكل 3 وجبات? Who eats 3 meals? Who eats 3 meals? Number 102. Who eats 3 meals?
سالم يأكل وجبات.
Salim. You have to respond in brief. Salim.
سالم.
That's too much. That's too much for you.
سالم.
And أجب عن الأسئلة باختصار. So you respond to the question in brief. Just say Salim. من يأكل وجبة واحدة. من يأكل وجبة واحدة. Number 15. Zero 15. من يأكل وجبة واحدة. Who eats a meal per day? قاسم. ماذا يأكل قاسم في الغداء؟ ماذا يأكل قاسم في الغداء؟ كبير. كبير. ماذا يأكل قاسم في الغداء؟ What did Qasim eat for lunch?
الأرز والخبز.
يأكل الأرز والخبز. يأكل الأرز والخبز. Next. ماذا يأكل سالم في الغداء؟ ماذا يأكل سالم في الغداء؟ Number 528. Number 528.
ماذا يأكل؟
You are asking me.
No, sir.
You are asking me.
Samako
يأكل السمك.
أكل سمك وسلطة وفاكهة.
والفاكهة.
والفاكهة.
يأكل السمك والسلطة والفاكهة.
يأكل
ما وزن سالم؟ ما وزن سالم؟ Number 17. Number 017. Number 017. ما وزن سالم؟ Number 017. Are you there? ما وزن سالم. Number 20. Number 20. ما وزن سالم.
وزنه 100 كيلا.
100
كيلا.
100
كيلا.
كيلين.
100 كيل.
It is up to 100. If it is less than 100, it will be mansub. Like situn kilan. But when it comes to 100, 100 kilin. And the last question you have there, ma waznu qasim. Ma waznu qasim. Number 114. Ma waznu qasim.
وزنه 6 كيلو.
Again. Waznuhu.
وزنه 6 كيلو.
Kilan.
كيلا.
Zitun
وزنه
kilan.
6 كيلا.
Now let's move forward to the second dialogue. The second dialogue. الحوار الثاني. الحوار الثاني بين المضيفة والمسافرة. الحوار الثاني بين المضيفة والمسافرة. المضيفة and المسافرة. Who is المضيفة? المضيفة is hostess. Hostess. You remember? Okay, don't let me say you remember, because we are yet to come across it. We have doif. Doif. Doif is your guest. And whoever entertain a guest is being referred to as mudif. That is masculine, mudif. But for feminine, mudifa. Mudifa too. So al-mudifa in this context is hostess. The ladies that entertain people in the aeroplane. So we call them hostess. Then we have al-musafiro, the traveler. Al-musafir is traveler, and a female traveler is being referred to as al-musafiro, a female traveler. Now, let's look at the dialogue between the two. ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟ ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟ بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك. بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك. وماذا تطلبين من الشراب؟ ماء من فضلك. وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟ التمر أو العنب. هل تشربين الشاي؟ لا، أفضل القهوة. القهوة بالحليب؟ نعم، القهوة بالحليب. هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟ لا، وشكرا. عفوا. So let's quickly read. So let's quickly read. And after that, we look at the new words. We have many new words here as well. And inshallah ta'ala, That is why we're going to stop here. We'll not go further because the new words are becoming too much for today. And inshallah, we are going to post some of these words on our WhatsApp group, inshallah, before the next class, because they are becoming much. So for people to glance through them at once, inshallah, we'll do that before our next class. ماذا تطلبين من الطعام? Is there anyone reading after me?
No.
ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟
ماذا
ماذا تأكلون من الطعام؟
بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك.
بعد
بعد
السمك
السمك والأرز من فضلك.
بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك.
بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك.
Not أروزي والأرز.
بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك.
من فضلك. وماذا تطلبين من الشراب؟
وماذا
تطلبين من الشراب؟
ماء من فضلك.
ماء من فضلك.
وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟
ماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟
التمر أو العنب؟
التمر أو العنب.
هل تشربين الشاي؟
هل تشربين شاي؟
هل تشربين الشاي؟
تشربين
هل تشربين شاي؟
هل تشربين الشاي؟
شاي not شاي. شاي.
هل تشربين شاي؟
لا أفضل القهوة.
لا
أفضل القهوة.
أفضل القهوة. القهوة بالحليب.
القهوة بالحليب.
نعم القهوة بالحليب.
نعم القهوة بالحليب.
شكرا. عفوا.
No.
So let's quickly look at the related meaning. Let's look at the related meaning. When the mudifa asks, ماذا تطلبين من الطعام? تطلب, that is from the word طلبة. Talaba is to seek for something. And that is why we call students talib, because students seek for knowledge. Talib. But the meaning here, ماذا تطلبين من الطعام? So what do you want from the food? Like, what do you order? What would you like to eat? So that's the meaning. ماذا تطلبين من الطعام? What would you like to eat? بعد السمك. That is some fish. Bad means part. So when you are taking some fish, not all the fish, بعد السمك, some fish. والهرز, and rice. So rice and fish, please. That is من فضلك. وماذا تطلبين من الشراب? You know, if it is masculine, it's going to be تطلب. ماذا تطلب? But in this case, this is feminine. That is why you are hearing تطلبين تطلبين. تفضلين تشربين. So because it has to do with feminine. وماذا تطلبين من الشراب? And what would you like to drink? ماء من فضلك. Water, please. وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة? And they are not using تطلبين this time around. تفضلين. So what do you prefer? وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة? So what will you prefer from the fruits? التمر أو العنب. Dates or grapes. Tamru, that is dates. And inab is grape. The dried inab is known as zabib. The dried one, we call it zabib. The fresh one is grapes, inab. هل تشربين الشاي? Do you drink it? Do you drink tea? Said لا, no. أفضل القهوة. I preferred coffee. القهوة بالحليب. Coffee with milk. نعم القهوة بالحليب. Yes, coffee with milk. هل تريدين شيئا آخر? Do you want any other thing? لا وشكرا. No, thank you. عفوا, you're welcome. So here we have the words like تطلب, تطلبين as new word. We have تفضلين as new word. We have tamr, we have inab, we have qahwa, we have shay. Shayu means tea, qahwa means coffee. Then we have halib, milk, halib, milk. Then we have what else? I think these are, okay, we have mudifa and musafiro, making 10. So let us read again. Al-Hiwaru Thani, but this time around, I don't like the way we are, some of our mics are just too noisy. So let me see those who are ready to read. So then we use another method this time around. Number 3-3. Number 3-3. You are reading along. Number 3-9. So both of you are going to read. So someone will represent Mudifa and another person will represent Musafiro. Bismillah.
ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟
بعد السمك والأرز من فضلك.
والأرز
من فضلك.
وماذا تطلبين من الشراب؟
ماء من فضلك.
وماذا تفضلون من الفاكهة؟
تفضلين.
وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟
من الفاكهة.
من الفاكهة.
التمر أو العنب.
أو العنب.
أو العنب.
هل تشربين شاي؟
Yes.
لا أفضل القهوة.
أفضل
القهوة.
هل قهوة بالحليب؟
Not هل. القهوة بالحليب.
أوكي. القهوة بالحليب؟
نعم، القهوة بالحليب.
هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟
لا وشكرا.
عفوا.
Now, number 275. 275, you are representing Mudifa. Then Abdullah, you are representing Musafiro.
ماذا تسلب ماذا تلوبين من الطعام؟
ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟
من الطعام.
Abdullah.
بعد السمك والأرز من فضل.
وماذا تطلبين من الشراب؟
من الشراب.
من الشراب.
ماء من فضلك.
وماذا تفضلين من الفواكه؟
تفضلين.
وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟
التمر أو العنب.
هل تشربين
التمر أو
شيء؟
لا، أفضل قهوة.
القهوة بالحليب.
That's a question. That should be a question. القهوة بالحليب.
القهوة بالحليب.
لا، أفضل قهوة.
هل تريدين؟
The next one. The next one.
نعم، قهوة بالحليب.
هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟
آخر. Not
لا
آخر. That is خ. هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟
هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟
لا وشكرا.
عفوا.
Inshallah, we are going to stop here. We just look straight into mufrodat so that will not take much of the time. So we have ma, the plural of ma. Don't be surprised that water is having plural in Arabic. It is also possible in English. You can have waters. So miya. We have qahwa. We have shai. We have halib. Sharab. Tamr. Ainab. Ta'am. Yatlub. Yashrabu. These two verbs from talaba, yatlubu, sharaba, yashrabu. Okay, yashrabu is drinking. Yatlubu is seeking. إما يطلب العلم أو يطلب شيئا آخر. والله تعالى أعلم. بفضل الله تعالى سنقف هنا. ننتقل بفضل الله تعالى إلى الحوار الثالث الأسبوع القادم بإذن الله تعالى. ولكن قبل ذلك هناك تدريب إن شاء الله. حاولوا على هذه الأسئلة إن شاء الله قبل الأسبوع القادم. التدريب استيعاب. هجيب عن الأسئلة باختصار. So try and answer all these questions before the next class. You have just 8 questions there, and you have the answers in the dialogue. نسأل الله جل في علاه أن يبارك لنا ويبارك في علمنا وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Now, Barakallahu Fikun, if you have question, please raise up your hand so that we can attend to your question. And please don't forget to fill up the attendance sheet. It has been posted in the chat room. Now, question number 73. Go ahead. Bismillah.
Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh. My question comes from my observation from the conversations from today. I noticed in cases where rice was used in the conversation, the Zain always took a shadda. I've tried to go over the formulas we've learned. I can't seem to explain or to ascribe the reason for the shadda that comes in there. Then I also want to understand the reason for the Fatiha and the Kesra that ends kilo when we use it with 100, where we have it in Kesra, while we have it in Fatiha when we use it with numbers less than 100. Previously we've learned that when nouns are used as objects, when they follow verbs, they always end in Fatiha. But in this case, 60 is not a verb. So I don't understand the reason for the Fatiha in that case. I think those are the two things I want to clarify. The shadda that comes into aruz in sentence, as well as the Fatiha that ends.
Aruzu always come with shadda, so I don't know what you mean by shadda coming with it.
Oh, I thought I noticed only Zain Domotain when
no. Aruz is Hamza, Ra, Zahin, and Zahin with shadda. Aruzu.
Okay.
So that is rice. Okay. So there's no issue on that. And the issue of counting. So counting is always problematic like that. It's just like when you are counting 3 to 10, the way you count 3 to 10 is different from the way you count 11 to 19. When you are counting 3 to 10, whatever you are counting is going to be in plural. And that is why you have thalatha wajabatin. Wajabat will come in plural because you are counting 3 now. It will come in plural. You remember khamsu guraf. So guraf is plural. But when you are counting 11, 12, 13, 14, it's going to be in singular. Okay? From 11 to 19, whatever you are counting is going to be in singular. When you say thalathu guraf, 3 rooms. When it becomes 11, ida ashara gurfa, it becomes singular. You cannot say ida ashara guraf. That will be wrong. Okay, the counting is like that. So when you are counting 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 to 90, so it's going to be mansub. And that is why you have situn, kilan. So we are not talking of verb and object here now. It is counting. It has to do with counting. So, and anything above 100, so it's going to be what? Majrur, taking kesra. So that is for counting. So it's different from what you are trying to apply in grammar.
Yes.
So they are. So inshallah, we'll get there. Inshallah.
All right.
It's part of what we're supposed to learn, inshallah.
Now, Sheikh Ahmed Haruna, go ahead. You're muted. Alam Ahmed, you are muted. Okay, 8:30. Your question, please. 8:30.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa
rahmatullah. I just want to confirm al-madi, the word al-mudayfa, is it the passenger or the pilot? Sorry. Then al-musafir is the traveler, right? And al-mudayfa is the people in the aeroplane. What do you call them? The hosts, the hostess, right? In the conversation.
Sheikh, you are muted.
Yeah. You had my question, no?
Yes.
Yes, I had a question. In fact, I've been responding.
Shukran.
I don't know. I'm not muted.
Shukran.
I'm sorry. Modifa, al-Modifa is the hostesses that you have in the plane. So Modifat, they are Modifat. And the real meaning of Modifa is the one that entertain guests. You know, Doif is guest. So Modifa is the one that entertain guests. But in the aeroplane, we call them Modifa as well. So because the travelers are regarded as their guests. So those who are taking care of them, we call them Modifa. Okay. So if it is masculine, it's going to be Modif. Modif. If it is masculine. But for feminine, it's Modifa. Though mostly we have ladies doing that in the aeroplane. They hardly employ men. Only Allah knows who we offend. Anyway.
Now, the next question. Ahmed, are you here? If not, then we go with Umu Abdullah. Bismillah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
No, sorry, it's not clear for the opportunity. Concerning the wajibat, I don't know.
Yes.
Are we to do it on our own? Are we submitting?
No, it's just an homework that we don't usually submit anyway. Man jadda wajada. So whoever tried it, so we'll see the results.
Yeah.
So we don't want to make anything compulsory for anybody, so that it will not be, we know the set of people that we are dealing with. So we have so many things on, and we don't want to add more. May Allah assist us.
I mean, hello?
Now,
hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Concerning please, I don't know if you can briefly summarize the jamu, the jamu, takfir, jamu, salim, and jamu, Mekab salim. Just how to identify them. I'm getting confused.
Now, please don't be confused. We said we have 3 different types of plurals. So one of them is Jamu Mudhakkar Salim. Mudhakkar Salim, what we mean by Mudhakkar is masculine. Salim is that it's going to be safe. When you have Mufrad, nothing is going to be changed from that Mufrad. You only need to add to it and make it plural. That is why we call it Mudhakkar Salim. Okay, and example is Muslim. Muslim. Just add waw wa nun and it becomes Jamu. Muslimun. Mujahid. Mujahidun. Nothing wrongs with the singular and nothing is changed. You only add to it. So that is an example of Jamu Mudhakkar Salim. Then Jamu Muannas Salim, it has to do with feminine. And that feminine is not going to be changed. Nothing is going to change. You only need to add alif and ta maftuha to it. Like hammam. You had alif and ta maftuha, it becomes hammamat. Like wajba. Just remove that ta marbuta, then you had alif and ta maftuha. Wajabat. Muslima. Muslimat. So these are examples of Jamu Muhannas Salim. And the third one is Jamu Teksir. Jamu Teksir is that it's going to dismantle the mufrad. That form is going to change before it becomes the plural. You have rajul as singular, and the plural becomes rijal. Rajulu, that ro is having fatha. When it becomes plural, it takes kesra. Jim was taking doma. When it becomes plural, it takes fatha. So you can see that it has changed the form. So that is an example of Jamu Teksir. It could be reduced in number. I mean, the number of letters could be reduced when it comes to Jamu. Like that of Rojulu and Rijal, it increased by only one letter. You can have others that will reduce. Like Surah, 4 letters. When it becomes plural, it becomes Suwar. Usra, 4 letters, it becomes Usar in plural. It has reduced. Then you can have some that even none of the letters will be identical, like Mar'a and Nisa. Mar'a is the singular and plural is Nisa. So that is Jamu Teksir. Wallahu ta'ala alam.
Jazakumullah khair.
Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh.
I'll just take one or two questions so that we can really shake Bismillah ta'ala. Number 388, go ahead. You're muted. You can go ahead with your question. 388.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
The person has asked my question, but just want to add more about it. About all this Jamu and Mufrad or the Musanna. I wish you can help us to accumulate them in one app, like the app that we are using now. Maybe we can have an app that will be the Jamu. It's important learning to know the to add a Jamu and Musanna, and it has helped a lot. Just in a one way or the other, like me, I've tried to understand some to differentiate between Jamu, Musanna, and Mufrad, and we need more. May Allah please bless you to add more for us. Maybe you can help us to create an app for that, for the Mufrad and the Jamu and the Musanna. So that's my own question. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. We'll look into it, inshallah.
102, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
The meaning of Gada, yeah, is it the same thing as that of tomorrow? Lunch and tomorrow, are they the same meaning?
No. Ghadan is tomorrow. This one is Ghada'u. Al-Ghada'u.
Okay.
Lunch.
Shay, can I just take questions or?
Okay.
Okay. Number 819, go ahead. 819, you're muted.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Under the conversation here, they said ماذا تطلبين من الطعام? He now said بعد السمك والرز. So I noticed the word after the ba'da is having kesra.
Yes, because it is mudaf wa mudaf ilay. Anything coming after ba'd, because ba'd is always mudaf. Anything coming after it is going to be mudaf ilay, taking kesra. And that is why Haruzi is also taking Kesra.
Jazakallah khair.
Oh, yeah.
449, go ahead. You are muted.
Yeah.
I think your network is not well.
Please, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
I
Can you put it on the chat? Inshallah.
just want to know the difference between this and when I say sorry, I want to understand the difference between the wajibat in one of the subject
can't hear
or
you,
fiqh.
please.
That is the composite things, and this other wajibat that we have here.
Okay, I think Sheikh is trying to
Why
ask.
are they having the same sound of spelling or pronunciation?
They are not the same. They are not the same spelling, and they are not even the same pronunciation. Wajib. Wajib is different from wajba. So there are two different things. Wajib. Wajib. That is compulsory. And we use it for homework as well. Wajib manzili. So it's different from wajba. So there are two different things. Wajba is not having halif. So wajba is the meal. So wajib is compulsory.
Now, last question, inshallah, 255, go ahead. 255, you're unmuted. Okay, 306, are you here? Can you go ahead with your question?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum
assalam wa rahmatullah.
Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh, and the organizer, may Allah reward you. I want to make a request for the qualification of certificate. I want to make an appeal that for those people that could not make top with the pass mark, probably we can just give them a testimonial of attendance, because one way or the other, we have benefited. I want to tell you that we have benefited tremendously. Thank you so much.
Okay, the organizers will look into that, inshallah. Barakallah.
Jazakumullah khairan for everyone for being on the program. Inshallah, we're going to stop now till next week Friday. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. And lastly, we have a program, Excel training, which is going to be a day program, and I'm going to put the application form on the chat room, and I will display the flyer. So if you are interested, you can click on it and register for that program. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.